Anthony Santaniello for Pittsburgh. And Nasir Bailey, Jim, coming off a tough loss. Teched by Jesse Mendez, the two-time national champion, 17-1. How do you come back from that kind of match?
You know, in this sport, it's November. You know, the nice thing about this meet that we just experienced in national duels, it does come with an eraser because we won't be talking about it in January and February, and certainly not talking about it in tournament time. So, you know, you got to have a memory sometimes in this sport as like a cornerback who gets beat a couple times. And
even Dion got beat every now and then.
Yeah, well, you know, you wrestled Jesse Mendez and returning, you know, two-time national champion. There's no shame in getting beat. And sometimes, you know, and we watched it, it was really physical. But hey, you know, you get back at it. You got another guy. It's only 5 days later. It's like you're not spending all 2 weeks ready to get ready for it. You don't have time to mope about it. You got to do what you can do to improve.
Bailey from Park Forest, Illinois, four-time Illinois state champion at Rich Township High School. See the results: Peterson and Ayala. The 1-2 punch at 125 and 133. Iowa out in front 7-0. Nasir Bailey spent his first 2 seasons at Arkansas Little Rock. Was the program's first ever All-American. Both those seasons at 133. Won over 50 matches for the Trojans. Two-time Pac-12 champion.
Yep.
And now he's in Iowa City.
And at 133, so he's moving up a weight this year. And there's adjustments that go along with that as well. You can see with, you know, you got Drake Ayala being the two-time NCAA runner-up here. You're probably not going to unseat him, so he's got an opportunity to weight class that's above him. Well, what's great about that is you maybe don't have to struggle and sacrifice as much to make the weight. But the guys that you wrestle here have just maybe a little bit more power that you may not be used to yet.
That podium finish was in 2024 last season. Another 20-win season. He was the 3 seed, failed to All-American. Lost to Zan Fugit of Wisconsin, 4-1 in sudden victory, and Evan Frost of Iowa State, 5-3.
And Fugit, that's a guy last year that really had a great
came out strong, and he's down to 133.
Yeah,
he's a stud.
Yeah, which makes that weight class just unbelievable. You know, but one thing I noticed about Bailey, when he grabs a hold of your wrist, right, you have to ask permission to get it back. It doesn't come back with a... he holds on to it the whole time, and you see that Santaniello just having a difficult time controlling his wrist when Bailey grabs something, and that's why he's so good in the top position, particularly as with those 133-pounders, he's able to get a lot of tilts from the top position.
20 seconds, first period, no score here at 141. Santaniello from Brick, New Jersey, Brick Memorial. He was a 2-time champion, the only 4-time state medalist in Brick history. In 2023, the most outstanding wrestler at the tournaments. And him and Bailey. I wouldn't mind reading a promo that talks about coming up next, UCLA on the Resolite with a battle within Oregon. How about that, Jim?
Oregon, Washington, USC. USC has a really good club program.
UCLA had a team late 60s, I believe.
No, 80s.
It went into the 80s?
Yeah, went into the 80s.
Nasir Bailey, good breakdown. He's got the Panther flat. But I like some good hoops. UCLA, that's the first basketball game I ever went to, college. 1994 at Arizona State. Ed O'Bannon, George Zedek, Toby Bailey.
That national championship.
That was a great team.
Nice job here by Santaniello. Basically splitting the hands right there. That's really good work because, you know, Nasir Bailey is really tough in the top position. We mentioned that before. Now he's got to go behind situation. He's got the ankle tied up. He should be able to score.
Look at this quickness from Nasir Bailey on the edge. He puts up 3. And the Hawkeye with his first lead. The riding time at 45 seconds. 60 seconds to go in the second period.
Santaniello, it seems like he got a little off balance on that shot right there. Take a look at this. Kind of stumbles on the... It went down to his belly right there, and now Bailey gets a short angle right there. Just keeps on driving and moving forward. So many guys will try to pull in that situation. That was a great chance to drive through and be able to score.
You got called for stalling, okay? Set on top, green. Go ahead.
Santaniello, his father, Vinny, was a 3-time high school state medalist. His brother, Vinny, wrestles at College of New Jersey.
One, neutral.
And there's an escape in 2021. First brothers in 25 years to win New Jersey State titles in the same year. Pretty cool. It's a one-point match. Bailey with riding time over 60 seconds. Santaniello had a 2-on-1.
30 seconds.
Bailey holding good position right now. You got to know that with 20 seconds left, I mean, that's one thing he's able to do. You see him tying that wrist up right now. He can really slow his opponent down here with just basic wrist control.
Final seconds in this second period. Bailey with the takedown will take a one-point lead to the third. Of course, when you come to Carver Hawkeye Arena, you love the wrestling, but the ice cream here, it's legendary. You ever have a Carver cone, Jim?
I've never had a Carver cone, but, you know, and I've never sat in Mrs. Gable's lap either. So
I had one, went and saw Caitlin Clark a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I wish I remember what her name was. My apologies. She bought me a Carver cone, and it was fantastic. It's that good. It really is. Bailey to his feet. And the Hawkeye now up by 2 with that escape, 4-2. So one takedown match. There's a straight-on shot into the hips underneath the chest of Bailey.
Yeah. He's got to follow that up, but once again, you see Bailey focusing on what? Wrist control, right? Pretty difficult to be able. He's got 2-on-1 on that inside wrist. Totally comfortable in here. You hear that comment there with the coaching staff, be ready to score. What they're telling Bailey is that you know that Santaniello is going to be able to come at you right now here. So, but you've got to be open to scoring, okay? Just not going neutral right now. Understanding the situation totally here. Being able to get that half shot off, but what are you going to do to go ahead and get on the offense and really put it on your opponent? There's so many opportunities that open up, Shane, when you get the other guy in the offense. He knows he's got to score, but you can put this match right, away basically with a 3-point takedown, and it doesn't even have to be that great. You don't have to shoot to get it.
Still plenty of time. So yeah, if you're Bailey, of course, you don't want to compromise position, but look to score. He had a really tough loss against Oklahoma State Sergio Vega in sudden victory. Bailey had a single leg. He had Vega 99% dead to rights, and just like that, Vega with good defense and went right back in on Bailey and beat him in sudden victory. Yeah, inside 30 seconds.
I didn't see that meet, but you said there might have been 25 opportunities for that whole dual meet to turn.
One of the best dual meets I've ever seen. 9 contested matches. If you wrestle that dual meet 1,000 times, I think you get 1,000 different results. I'm not kidding. It was spectacular. They will tussle with Oklahoma State in Stillwater in February, a couple weeks before the Big Ten Championships. And Nasir Bailey, 4-2. He's back in the W column. Now 4-2 on the season. The 8th-ranked 141-pounder in the country, his first season in Iowa City. And for the second time in his career, his arm is raised here in Carver Hawkeye Arena.